Well, we started fostering years ago for the state, and came a point in time we closed our home to kind of focus on our kids. And after we moved out here, I felt like we should begin fostering again. So we went through the classes again with the state, and Desi was the first child we had. And at the time, we really did not intend to adopt. And then through some different circumstances, she had to be moved to another home for 3 months. And then we kind of talked, and I kind of mentioned, you know, if she needed to be moved again, I wouldn't mind having her back. And then opportunity came up, and we just kind of knew. In the beginning, we had no intentions of adopting, but we just kind of knew when she came back to our home.
We felt like God was calling us to foster kids, and someone said in church one time that instead, if something bothers you, be a part of the solution. And I've always had a heart for hurting children, and so we felt like we should be a part of the solution, and it was just to foster, to help.
We have Amanda, who is 27. Michelle is 25. And our son just turned 20. And now we have Desi. We adopted her when she was 10 years old.
When we first got Desi, she was a level 2 child, and the behavior escalated like off the charts right before, during, and after. So
yeah,
it's kind of a blur.
for about 6 months.
Yeah.
It was really escalated.
So she had to have intensive therapy, and then when it got to the point where we knew we were adopting, they recommended Harmony. It was less of a stress and strain on us to try to keep appointments, to driving all the way out there, and the fact that Harmony came to the home was just a blessing, especially living out in the country and having to drive so far. Therapy was going well, but Desi was kind of at a standstill. So I talked to Lena, and she told me that Harmony was starting the equine therapy, and that just sounded perfect because Desi loves horses, and how they relate, you know, things to the horses and their reactions, and it actually, the first week or two, stirred a lot of stuff up in Desi, and really I saw that it was, you know, helping in a positive way, causing her to think and to work through some stuff.
I think one of the biggest things we've seen in growth in Desi is there were situations where if she was starting to get upset about something, be angry with something, her mind kind of got in a rut and she couldn't get out of it. And what we've seen in recent times, I guess, is there's more control for her now. She does have the ability to stop and think about what she's doing. And we don't see the outbursts that we used to before. They certainly don't last as long. She definitely has a lot more control now over her emotions than she did. Before, it was very impulsive, and they could last for a while. Sometimes they last for a while. But we've not really experienced that probably since she started the equine therapy. I don't believe we've experienced any of that.
If you can get right, just right there. Is that brush soft? Yeah, okay. Oh, look, he put his head down for you. Good.
I have seen Desi come a long way since beginning the work with Harmony Adoptions, Adoption Support and Preservation Program. In the beginning, initially, Desi was very shy. There were some anger management issues, some need to build self-confidence and self-esteem, and also just the need for support that often goes away when a family adopts. We have also worked in equine therapy with her because it has helped her be able to picture things such as safety, motivation, things that sometimes when you discuss them in words it's hard to picture. So she's been a child that has really blossomed in that program, and I've really enjoyed my work with these families because it really does provide a service that no one else is providing. So it's been a real joy to see the children grow and gain confidence, gain the ability to speak for themselves, and to see parents gain confidence in what they're already doing right and then giving them some skills that they didn't have.
When you're adopting and going through struggles with a child, you do kind of question yourself and your ability to do it, and Harmony has really stood up and backed us up and encouraged us that we are doing what we should be doing, and just supporting us in that way, and that's very important.
Especially for a first-time adoptive family, I would definitely recommend Harmony, just to kind of give you an idea of what you're getting into and what to expect.
She's got a huge heart, and she still has struggles from her past because it was pretty horrific. And she may always, but she is growing into a beautiful young girl, and she's happy.